Yeah, I said last time it wouldn't take a month. It's taken a month. Let me get a shot of this real quick. Hi, my name is Jim.
And I'm Sam.
And this is Valdosta State University.
It's where we're going to school.
I'm studying media.
And I'm studying engineering.
Sam and I are roommates.
We're also twin brothers.
So come and join us as we experience going to school. Okay, so yeah, we're here. Been living here for, again, a month. It's been pretty nice, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, everyone's really nice here in Reed.
We live in Reed Hall at Valdosta State University, which is the honors hall. Everyone is really nice. Everyone is really nice, including us. What do you think of your classes so far?
Everything's going pretty well. I've made A's and B's on everything so far. Mostly A's, 1 B.
I've made A's and B's on pretty much everything too, except for a couple of quizzes, which they're not weighed heavily. They're more like pre-tests. Mm-hmm. You know, the thing about college, you have to put work into it.
I would say that really depends on the class.
That is true. That is true.
Like, all the lecture classes, I'd say are like the same as any AP. Like, for example, history. I wouldn't say that he lectures more as he tells us about the stuff. Because lecturing makes it sound like he's alright, like Ben Stein and Ferris Bueller. Where he's talking about George Bush and trade or whatever.
Yeah.
It's boring. He doesn't make it boring.
For me, I found that in my previous courses, the textbook was more supplementary. Like in high school, the textbook was more supplementary. You know, you do your homework in the textbook and all that. Here, I find that I do most of my deep-rooted learning from the books, whether it be going back over a lecture and rereading over the materials, or whether it's like one or two of my classes where it's an inverted. We read and learn about the material beforehand and then discuss it in class. The main point is I found that the textbooks are more important and reading is more important.
Cash is, like, not needed at all.
On campus.
Or,
and
like, it's barely
even in life, I guess, with credit cards and debit cards.
But everything is, like, on your one card, and if it's not on your one card, then odds are you're using your debit card.
Laundry, when you're paying for it, there's kind of a sense in you that instead of doing it when you have one full load ready, you kind of wait until you're near the end of all your clothes. And then you take everything and do a couple of loads, like 1 or 2 loads.
Still be doing the same amount of laundry, right?
Well, you'd be doing the same amount of clothes, technically, but instead of doing laundry twice a week or whatever, you're doing it once a week. You're just doing one massive thing once a week.
Okay.
It can get a lot more expensive than you think, especially if the dryers aren't really that great, because then you'll have to run the dryers twice or 3 times rather than once. So what is advertised to be $1 wash cycle, 50 cents dryer cycle as a total of $150, you'll be spending like $2, maybe $2.50.
I feel like I have more free time than when I was in high school.
I can agree to that, and that's why making this video is kind of like, I should have done this a long time ago because I've had so much free time. But then part of that was just getting adjusted. That's been part of the mental block that's prevented me from getting this video done. I actually have a whole bunch of footage taken from the first week, which I'll probably release later or intercut into this video or something. Yeah. I figured the best way to get a video out was just to move on because I was at such a mental block with editing that footage. This footage, I should be able to edit more easily. He's lying. You know, I'll edit from 10 minutes to 2 minutes. Well, actually, it's from 14 minutes and 48 seconds down to 5 minutes on the dot. But who's counting? Yeah. Final comments or advice?
I'd say schedule your classes to where you don't have an 8 a.m. and you have, like, maybe, like, a day where you don't have, like, more than 1 or 2 classes.
I believe you're Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
He only has 1 class, and it's at 2 o'clock. So we can sleep in. My scheduling, I think, has worked out good. I don't have any classes back-to-back. There's always at least a 2-hour gap between my classes. So if I need to get homework done or I need to do something, there's time.
It's great because, like, in high school, it's like a 90-minute class.
Yes.
Then 10 minutes between each class. And you had those 4 classes.
Every day.
So that's, I'd say about 7 hours of just classes.
Yeah.
In college, you're like, I have maybe
3 or 4 hours
3 hours a day.
And then you might have like an extra like 2 hours of homework on any given day. But yeah, all in all, it's pretty smooth. I'm Jim.
I'm Sam.
And this has been our kind of talk session.
Outro.